last night when I got home from work, I was trying to play catch up on some videos before I went to bed, and I can't remember exactly what I read. I was kind of tired, long day at work, but I thought I read either a comment on a live chat on a replay of a live show, or a comment in a video, something to the effect of, we complain about sports, but none of us are a professional athlete. We complain about Hollywood, but none of us are actors. Why then can we complain about trolls? And I think the difference between us and professional entertainers, because whether you're in the music industry, you're a comedian, an actor, you're a professional athlete, you're all entertainers, okay? But on a professional level, where you tour, you fill stadiums, you have fame, you make a lot of money, et cetera, right? We're not that. Some people on YouTube do make it big, but a very few. It's not set up for all of us to become rich and famous and that sort of thing. Some people get discovered and end up in Hollywood from YouTube, and some people in Hollywood end up blacklisted or they're washed up and they go backwards and use YouTube to continue on, and their fame helps them, et cetera, et cetera. Some of us get into this and we're doing this, really kind of raw and without any sort of professional background, and we end up wanting to add more, I just drew a blank on production value to our videos. So we start doing some of the same things Hollywood does. We start using special effects and learn some of their editing techniques and the terminology and the lighting and the sound and just all these sorts of things. And sometimes that really helps our channels. Plus it's kind of fun, right? But it's amateur Hollywood. It's amateur entertainment to some extent. So why then can we complain about trolls, but we're hypocrites or implied hypocrites if we do that, but then we complain about professional entertainers? Well, the difference between YouTube and being a professional entertainer is that YouTube is for everybody. Anybody can join YouTube. Anybody can do whatever they want within reason on YouTube. And if your channel gets taken down, you simply just start up another channel and start all over again. Sure, it's a lot of work sometimes to build analytics, to build subscribers, stuff like that. But for the most part, YouTube is what you make it, plus some dumb luck, right? And dodging their constantly changing cryptic terms of service that they don't even follow themselves. But the whole point is there's no guarantee you're going to make it on YouTube, and it's really just up to you what you do. But they don't bar anybody from joining. If you showed up to tryouts for the professional football team and you automatically got a spot on the team where you didn't have to ride the bench, if you showed up to an audition for a movie and you automatically got a part with lines and you're in the credits automatically just for showing up, if you did an audition or you performed in front of a major record label and they guaranteed no matter what you said, you were going to get a record deal and they were going to sell your music, then being a professional entertainer would be the same as being on YouTube. But it's not, is it? There's no promises that if you try to become a professional that you're going to get selected, that you're going to get a deal, that you're going to make it, right? Whereas on YouTube, it's really more up to you. So from that standpoint, we're not professional entertainers, and this is kind of a platform for everybody. We're not excluded. So yes, we are different, and yes, we have the right to defend ourselves and complain about trolls because they can do what we do. That's the difference. If you don't like what this athlete on this basketball team said, and you go down there and you say, I want to join the team, they're going to have security escort you out. But if you don't like what you see in somebody's video with YouTube, you can make your own video and you can explain why they were wrong or why you have a difference of opinion or what have you, why you can do it better. And that's all it is. That's all the difference between YouTube and professional entertainers is. And that's why I always support us encouraging trolls to stop trolling and do what we do. Join us. I also encourage people to stand up and defend themselves, because if you don't, these trolls think that they have all the power, that somehow or another we answer to them. We don't answer to them. But I will say this: if your channel gets really big, and if you're making a living solely off of this, and you're counting on those analytics, then at a certain point you start to enter that professional entertainer role, and maybe then at that point you do answer to your audience to include trolls. And if you don't think you do, you might end up like somebody in Hollywood who's blacklisted or washed up. It's really up to you. Is success really worth it? Different for different people. Thanks for watching.